From the Phantom Studio, somewhere south of Victoria Island, this is NQL. Not quite legal, not quite live, but definitely real. And I am David Miller, playing with Watcha and bringing the news to music lovers on Facebook. And that news is a new playlist has been created, and that playlist is called Breaking the Mold. And what it is about is a collection of tunes that feature unusual lyrical structures, such as no repeating chorus lines or other unusual musical features. So that's what this playlist is about. In the background is, Watcha calls it following breathing. And as you saw on the text, let me show that to you again. Fixed sequence rhythmic. That's the style of the pattern that I chose for this particular tune. Fixed pattern being a specific pattern of notes played over and over and over again, fixed. And then a second set of instruments was rhythmic, which it plays pretty much at random. However, it plays rhythmically notes calculated by Watcha. It calculates what the next note would be most likely to play, and it will then play that note. So there's a lot more to it than that. But not being a musician, not being a computer programmer, which I gotta admit I kind of toyed with both, never seriously. Anyway, it has to do with the programming. Watcha is not AI. So even though you could say that Watcha makes intelligent decisions, it's not really deciding. It's based more on a probability. Probability is almost more like a random numbers generator, a little more precise than that. And it is programmable. I've played some examples of that where I've played around with some of the programming that you can do with Watcha. Anyway, that's about it. Breaking the Mold is a playlist. Text for that, a JPG, will appear on Music Lovers at 10 a.m. on Monday, September 15th. And the actual playlist the link, of course, will appear Monday, September 15th at 12 noon. And so there you have that. I have been very remiss in the past in welcoming new members, so I'm going to kind of not do that. It's in the it's in the group. It's been posted, welcoming new members, and so I want to welcome all new members, and anyone who's considering joining, you're welcome to join. And as I said, if you are playing around with some sort of musical equipment, you have some musical talent that you would like to share with us, you're free to do so. I stopped short of flooding. I try to keep my posts down to 3 posts a week. Every now and then I'll post a couple of other things, but for the most part, these videos once a week, the playlists, text, JPG once a week, the actual playlist once a week. And I would like, but I still encourage you to share your stuff, just bearing in mind not to overwhelm the site. And thus far, all of you have been very good at that. I really appreciate that you're willing to share your stuff, but you respect other members, and give them a chance to have their say also. So there you have it. Have a good life, and I will see you in the future.